Before you pack a single thing for your next flight, stop, because the airport already knows more about you than you think. I'm talking about your booking pattern, your payment method, that coat you're planning to wear. The rules changed in 2026. TSA rolled out facial recognition at 65 airports, new AI scanners at over 250 checkpoints, and a $45 fee most seniors don't even know exists yet. A retired nurse got pulled into a back room for 90 minutes over a prescription bottle. A couple missed their cruise because of a $100 fee on 1.2 pounds. A business traveler lost a $2,000 camera lens, and the TSA said, "Not our problem." By the end of this video, you'll know all 12 ways airports are quietly profiling travelers over 60, what to wear, what to say, and the exact phrases that get you through without a single flag. Number 1 on this list? It starts before you even leave your house. Stay with me. Number 12, your clothes are a data point. Look, most people think getting dressed for a flight is about comfort. It's not. It's about what the scanner reads. Body scanners don't see your outfit. They see shapes, densities, and shadows, loose layers, oversized coats, raised hoods. To a machine, those aren't clothes. They're obstructions. A 72-year-old grandmother wore her heavy winter coat flying from Chicago to Fort Lauderdale. Scanner flagged irregular density, full pat-down. She nearly missed her connection. Here's why this catches seniors more than anyone else. You dress for the weather you're leaving, not the weather you're going to. And that mismatch between your clothing and your destination? That's a flag. Your defense? Wear fitted, neutral clothing with minimal metal. Pack heavy layers in your carry-on, change after security. Skip reinforced bras, thick belts, metal-threaded shoes. Insider move. TSA agents themselves wear slip-on shoes and single-layer tops when they fly. Copy that. That one costs you 20 minutes. But number 11? That can cost you everything in your suitcase. Number 11, your checked bag isn't sealed ever. The moment you hand over your suitcase, you lose control of it. Completely. TSA has the legal right to open your checked bag without telling you, without asking, without apologizing. TSA-approved locks, they have master keys. Non-approved locks, cut off. No compensation. A 68-year-old photographer checked a bag with camera gear and a non-TSA lock. When he landed, the lock was gone. A $1,800 lens. Missing. TSA left a slip of paper that said, "We inspected your bag." That's it. Why does this happen? Dense packing, wrapped items, anything that makes the X-ray harder to read, your bag gets diverted to a secondary line you'll never see. Your defense? Use only TSA-approved locks. Never check valuables, ever. Photograph every item before closing the bag. The magic phrase, if something goes missing, "I'd like to file a formal claim. I have photographic documentation of my bag contents." Think that's bad? Wait until you hear what the body scanner actually sees. Number 10, the scanner reads your body, not just your bags. Most travelers think the body scanner shows a blurry outline. That hasn't been true for years. Modern scanners detect density changes, unusual shapes, and inconsistencies in how fabric sits against skin. Paper in a pocket, a folded document, a medical device under a shirt. All of it triggers alerts, even when nothing is wrong. A 71-year-old veteran with a knee replacement set off the scanner every single flight. Every time, full pat-down. He started carrying his surgical documentation, cut his screening time from 25 minutes to 3. Your defense. Carry medical device documentation in your hand, not your bag. Empty every pocket completely. Remove watches, jewelry, hearing aid clips before the scanner. The magic phrase, "I have a medical device. Here's my documentation." Say it first, before they ask. Now here's where most seniors get completely blindsided. Number 9. Random selection isn't random. Every traveler has heard it. You've been randomly selected. Sounds neutral. Sounds fair. It's neither. Behind that phrase are algorithms scanning your ticket before you reach the checkpoint. Last-minute booking, one-way flight, cash payment, traveling alone, sensitive route. Each one is a silent flag. A 66-year-old retiree booked a last-minute one-way ticket to visit her grandchildren, paid cash. She was randomly selected for 90 minutes of screening, missed her flight entirely. Your defense: book at least 2 weeks in advance when possible. Use a credit card. Cash bookings raise flags. Stay calm, breathe steadily, make normal eye contact. Insider move. TSA pre-check costs $78 for 5 years. That's $15 a year to dramatically reduce random selections. Worth every penny, but random checks are nothing compared to what's coming next. Number 8. Airport cameras now read your stress. This sounds like science fiction. It's not. It's live at dozens of airports right now. Thermal surveillance cameras detect subtle temperature changes in your face, neck, and forehead. When you're stressed, blood flow shifts, heat patterns change. The camera sees it before any human does. A 69-year-old first-time solo traveler was visibly anxious at customs. Thermal cameras flagged elevated heat. She was pulled aside for 30 minutes of questioning, all because her body reacted before she said a word. Listen, if you have a medical condition that causes sweating, shaking, or flushing, carry a doctor's note. Your defense: practice slow breathing before security. Arrive extra early so you're never rushed. Avoid caffeine before flying. It spikes heart rate and sweating. Type this in your notes right now. Arrive early. Breathe slow. No coffee before security. That alone will change how you move through every airport. Number 7. Staff see exactly what you paid. When airline staff scan your boarding pass, they don't just see your name and seat. They see your fare class, whether you booked on sale, whether you used a discount site, whether you paid full price. Officially, this shouldn't matter. In reality, it decides everything. A 70-year-old couple booked the cheapest economy tickets through a third-party site. Flight got overbooked. They were the first ones bumped. Passengers who paid full fare stayed on. This is how overbooking works. Airlines sell more seats than exist. When someone has to go, price paid is one of the invisible factors. Your defense: book directly through the airline when possible. Check in the moment it opens. Last to check in, first to get bumped. If bumped, don't accept the first offer. The magic phrase: I'd like to understand my compensation options under DOT regulations. That sentence changes the entire conversation. This isn't about scaring you. This is about giving you control that airlines have spent years making sure you don't have. Number 6. Baggage scales aren't always honest. A kilogram should be a kilogram everywhere. At the airport, it's not always that simple. Scales are calibrated regularly, but not identically. The scale at counter A may read differently from counter B. Some airlines round up, not down. 50.4 pounds becomes overweight. That's a $100 fee. A 73-year-old packed her bag to exactly 50 pounds at home. Airport scale read 51.2, $100 fee for 1.2 pounds. Your defense: never pack to the exact limit. Leave a 2 to 3 pound buffer. Weigh your bag at home before leaving. If a reading feels wrong, politely ask for a reweigh on a different scale. Pro tip: if you're 1 to 2 pounds over, wear your heaviest jacket and shoes. Redistribute weight to your carry-on. Number 5. The $45 fee nobody told you about. As of February 2026, if your ID isn't Real ID compliant, you now pay a $45 Confirm.ID fee, or you don't fly, period. Millions of seniors still carry old driver's licenses that don't meet the new federal standard. No one sent a letter. No one called. You show up, you find out, you pay, or you go home. Your defense: check your license now for the gold star marking. If it's missing, visit your DMV before your next trip. Bring your passport as backup. Always. Number 4. Facial recognition is watching and it's optional. TSA's touchless ID is now live at 65 airports. Your face becomes your boarding pass. Sounds convenient. But here's what they don't emphasize. It's voluntary. You can opt out. Your defense. You have the right to decline facial recognition. Say, I'd like to opt out of biometric screening. Expect a standard ID check instead. It takes 60 seconds longer. Number 3. Internal passenger lists are real. Airlines keep quiet records. Arguments with gate agents, aggressive complaints, repeated confrontations. All of it leaves a digital trace. A 67-year-old had one heated exchange over a missed connection. 6 months later, different airline, he was randomly selected on every single flight for over a year. Your defense? Choose calm over confrontation, even when you're right. Complain in writing after the flight, never at the gate. Be polite to gate agents. They have more power than you think. Number 2. Restricted areas aren't just for employees. If your documents raise questions or your medication labels are worn off, you can be quietly escorted to a restricted area. No explanation, no timeline. A 74-year-old grandmother spent 2 hours in a back room because her prescription labels had faded. They called her pharmacy back home to verify. Your defense. Keep all medications in original containers with legible labels. Carry a typed medication list with your doctor's contact info. Stay calm and cooperative. Escalation extends the process. Number 1. The airport profiles you before you arrive. Here's the one that ties everything together. The airport doesn't start evaluating you at the checkpoint. It starts the moment you book your ticket. Your booking pattern, payment method, travel history, route, how complete your airline profile is. All of it feeds into risk assessment systems before you leave home. A 66-year-old consultant booked a last-minute international flight, paid cash, had no checked luggage, and left his airline profile half empty. He was flagged for enhanced screening before he reached the counter. The system had already decided. Your defense? Book in advance. Use credit cards. Complete your airline profile fully. TSA pre-check, global entry, or clear aren't just about speed, they're about being pre-vetted. Consistent travel patterns reduce flags over time. The magic phrase, if questioned about a last-minute booking. I booked last minute due to a family emergency. Now, knowing these 12 systems won't matter if you don't know what you're allowed to pack. TSA quietly updated their carry-on rules this year, and certain items that were fine last year are now getting confiscated on the spot. A 71-year-old had her blood pressure medication taken because the labels had worn off. She spent her entire vacation without it. In my next video, I'm exposing the items TSA is now confiscating in 2026 and the exact phrases that get you through without drama. Watch TSA just banned these 8 senior medications. Check your bag now. Next, it's right here. Don't let outdated packing advice cost you your health. See you there.